Greetings, my name is Quinnie, aka Quinnie's Kitchen, aka Quinnie Umata Jiwa, and I love supporting people on their journey. I love creating sacred space for women, particularly, anyone, but particularly women, to do their inner work, creating spaces for them to be able to tap in, to go inward, and to heal themselves on three different levels, using three different tools, using eating, which is nutrition, what we are putting in our bodies, teaching women how to eat nourishing foods, how to eliminate the ultra processed foods in their diet and replace it with very nourishing, nutrient dense foods. I'm also a vegan chef, so I'm pretty good at helping people come up with recipes and meal plans that can help sustain their physical well being. And then we have rest. So, rest is extremely important in this society that we live in. Being busy and always doing something and just grinding is just encouraged and celebrated. It's like the more you grind, the more you move around, the more you do, then that's equated to being successful. And it's like, hey, if you don't do those things, there's no way you can be successful. Rest is super important. I've spent a lot of my life not resting and being the mother. I'm the mother of 6 children. They're young adults now. And also a like serial entrepreneur, like born entrepreneur, born creative. So just such a desire to just always be doing and to create abundance. And I really equated like having those things with grinding and just burning myself out really. So rest is of the utmost importance. And rest isn't just sleeping, that's one component, but rest is also creating times in your life where you can be still, spending time with friends, and just doing nothing. That's rest. And then we have the breath, breathing, which none of us would be alive without our breath, right? The breath, it just fuels the body and just keeps the body alive. And so, but oftentimes, many people are actually not breathing. They are actually holding their breath a lot and don't even realize that they're not really inhaling and exhaling and taking in that breath. But breath also symbolizes doing things that can connect us to our spirit selves, that can connect us to the inner spirit, the Holy Spirit, our connection to the Creator, doing things that will allow us to just, tap out and tap into self. And so that will be things like meditation, yoga, walking. I spend a lot of time in the forest, and so I find it to be just one of the most like transformative places to go where you can just shift your energy. But just taking a walk also can do that. Sitting outside, going to a park, standing next to a tree, standing next to a plant, just plants, being with animals. So breath is about doing activities that can connect us to our spiritual self. And so when we combine eating, rest, and breath, it can create a life that can prevent diseases, that can reverse disease, and that can, if you have a chronic disease, many times if you're not able to reverse it, it can definitely stabilize it and keep it in one place so that things don't get any worse. So it's my intention with my life and what I've done just naturally my entire life is to be of service to others by sharing my knowledge, my experiences, so that a person can prevent certain things from happening. Now, what I've come to learn, which has been very difficult, but I finally got it, is that, people have their own journey. And even if I share this information and a person may hear it, that doesn't mean that they're going to take action. And that's okay. But for people out there who are interested and who really truly want to live a whole and complete life that's filled with joy, that where you have tools that can allow you to maneuver through the challenges of life, for people who want to know like what to do in order to stay healthy, like what is a healthy diet, what is a healthy lifestyle. I can totally help you there, and I absolutely love doing it. For people who want to learn how to rest and to reset, and who want to learn yoga and meditation and how to create rituals in your life that are sustainable, those are things that I do a great job at. So I would consider myself, many would probably consider me a spiritual guide, which I really love that term, versus a healer, because I cannot heal you. You have the power to heal yourself. But what I can do is guide you on your journey, walk with you on your journey, and share with you everything that I have observed and lived and learned on this journey. So that's who I am. That's what I love to do. I teach classes, love teaching, love sharing. I am a medicine woman. I am learning to identify wild plants. I've been using herbals for over 30 years as a way to help to heal my body and my family. But I didn't actually know that these herbs that are in these capsules that you cannot identify are actually plants that grow in the soil. And so I am learning how to identify wild plants that grow all around us. And so I make medicine. And so I'll be sharing with you some of the plants, some of the trees, their names, what they do, and some of my herbal remedies that I create for myself and my family, and that I also sell on my website. I am also what I like to call a shamama. So instead of a shaman, a shamama, I lead ceremonies. I do full moon ceremonies in the forest on the full moon. Sometimes ceremonies around the solstices and the equinoxes. I lead forest bathings in the forest, in the urban forest here in my area where Atlanta. And I take people in the forest and to connect with nature, and it's so healing, so much fun. I teach people how to eat, clean green food and how to prepare clean green food. I also lead retreats, and so I take women, particularly women, yes, on retreats in the mountains of Georgia, and internationally, soon to be international hosting retreats. So I will be sharing all of this with you. And I just want you to know that I am being obedient to the Most High by being the representative of the Most High, because the Most High lives and breathes through me, and I have not been sharing the message on the level in which I should. And so I'm being obedient, and I'm going to be sharing everything with you. But just know that, there are going to be some days when the lighting may not be correct and maybe the sound may not be correct, but I am committed to bring forth this message because the last 10 years I've been working. Actually, I'm the co-owner of a holistic medical clinic, and I have worked very closely with our patients. And we have attracted patients who are at the end stages of life because we have supported a lot of cancer patients with nutrition and IV therapy. And so they come to us when they are looking for an integrative approach or when they have no other hope. And many of these patients I have developed a close relationship with, and they have been my family, and they have been they became like part of my heart. And a lot of them are not with us anymore in body. And so I could not, it was like, Most High, why did you put me in this situation and be here at this clinic? I don't like dealing with death at all. And it was revealed to me as I looked back and connected the dots, looking backwards, that it was divine intervention for me to be there and to be a witness and to be able to share with everyone some of the things that I have observed that can be prevented. And so in honor of them, in honor of the Most High, I will be obedient and share this information even when things aren't perfect, because guess what? Nothing's going to ever be perfect. No one will ever be perfect. And I've been waiting to be perfect before I would share. It's like, okay, I gotta lose weight, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to try to be perfect before I share with people what I know, information I know that can help keep them healthy and well. And I know I'm not gonna ever be perfect, and I hope that something that I share on this platform can help save the life of a woman, save the life of a grandmama, save the life of a child, so that we can stay in these beautiful bodies that the Most High created. I mean, such a beautiful vessel, perfect bodies that the Most High created for us to live in, that these bodies can live as long as possible. There are certain things that we don't have control over, but over 80% we have control over. And so I'm going to be sharing with you what I know. And I'll also have some guests that will be sharing as well. But I just want you to know that I am here to support you on your journey. Life is filled with so many different challenges, but we are equipped to rise despite of it all. And so I want to be here for you to help you get through the ebbs of life and just go on and just live an amazing life. So I'm Quinnie with Quinnie's Kitchen, and the new podcast called The Herb Life. Eat, rest, and breathe. Peace, everyone.